And a look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Colin McHugh gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the fours. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
22.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's taken for strike one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Lou Gehrig. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Michael Pineda gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Settling in now, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Altuve.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you look at that momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1 head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's got 8 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Set to deliver on 2-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here's George Springer. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, there goes Altuve. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
One out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side.
But that's off the top of the home dugout, out of reach.
Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
He pulls this one into right, and that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, look at the dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Nolan Arenado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Back up the middle. To his left. Correa. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So striding forward now, the kid Torres. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Reddick looks up. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Gehrig Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go for a ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees 1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Josh Reddick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Batting 8.
And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now at the plate, Osmeil Pinto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Alex Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 0-1, and there's one well above the zone for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 out with the man at first. And he takes a called strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery, and a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Pineda pauses. 2-2 on its way home. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here's the 1-0. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in the wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier, and he'll start out there half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Frazier.
First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter, number 3.
In now, Babe Ruth.
Babe
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another try at 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. On the run is Smith. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets
First
jammed.
baseman,
He's able to
4.
fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In there, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A runner on first with 2 away. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And he'll get in there safely.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-2 once more. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
First pitch of the at-bat. Carlos Santana will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Evan Gattis now standing in. And that misses, ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. One and one. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here's the 2-1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Correa is on his way home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Baseball is a team game. You hear it all the time. The first two guys, they couldn't get him in. He steps up there with 2 outs and drives him in. That's winning baseball. That's team baseball.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Pinto.
Into the box now, Osmeal Pinto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. This one's flared toward left center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Gattis rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Malik Smith the next to hit as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Pineda pauses. 0-1 on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 3. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nomar Mazara.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. The kid, Torres. First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall. And he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Long throw to third.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game, and you just can't survive that way.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Ruth.
Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Now here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fouled back. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's George Springer. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Shortstop.
Now in the box, Carlos Correa. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1-0 pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, man, he's sure doing his part. That's his third RBI of the game. Now they're down by 1. He's keeping them in this game.
Jeff Bagwell.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chopped foul wide of first. Looking to send him packing again. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And as you record strike 3 right there, he's now gotten to the odd number of 999 in his career. 1 away from the even number, a very solid 1,000. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lays off 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 6 and the Astros 5. Digging in to try it again. Gehrig. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Gehrig.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. A.J. Cole is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
A.J. Cole.
In now, Nomar Mazara, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set, and the 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Into the box, the kid Torres, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 7-5 game.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away. He takes it away and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The runner from third scored easy on that play.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Coming over for this is Springer, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Two out with the man at first.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front 7-5. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Carlos Santana.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, Matt, I went to one of my go-to numbers. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. But he's got over 60% of the time he's throwing first pitch strike. Now I twist it with, it's just not quality.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a high pop-up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on at least the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So stepping in, Evan Gattis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch-out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2, 7-5. Ready for another chance? Todd Frazier. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Aaron Judge will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Runners on first with 1 down. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Lou Gehrig. Ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then they got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A runner on first with 2 away. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Three and two now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Another payoff pitch down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Astros 5. Jake Odorizzi is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Jake Odorizzi.
Digging in once again, Osmeil Pinto. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Osmeil Pinto.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. Couple of walks for him thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, an infield single. That's a tough play for the shortstop. Deep in the hole, fields it. He's got to put something on it and get it accurately across the diamond. That's a tough play, no doubt.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Here's George Springer. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Odorizzi comes set. Here he comes on 2-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
2 out here and a runner at second. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Correa is right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, the kid
Torres will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Carlos Correa will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, just a 3 for 13 batting line. After the walk, a quick check on first. Don't want to forget about it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Ready for another shot now. Evan Gattis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one right down Main Street. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mazara's on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 home. This one's flared out toward left. In comes Mazara, but he won't get there. It falls in. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-7 game.
Second baseman, Osmil Pinto.
Tyler Clifford takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Tyler Clifford.
Striding in once again, Osmil Pinto. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Now the 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
First and second now, one man out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at Frazier. The throw to first. It's there. He got him.
Now batting, center fielder, Malik.
So digging in now, Malik Smith. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Astros 7. Tanner
please.
Scheppers has been
Now
summoned from the
Astros,
bullpen as he'll do so to start 52. The 8th.
Tanner Scheppers.
Digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Frazier.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's running towards second. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. so he's got to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit, but either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit.
And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that's a big base hit right there, and now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. Here it comes, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Two and one now.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Gehrig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 down, runners at first and second. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Yankees forced to settle for one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Astros 7. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Altuve.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Michael Feliz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Nomar Mazara. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Mazara.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Bagwell gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, the kid, Torres.
Into the box, the kid, Torres. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is line to left, and this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Mariano Rivera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Mariano Rivera.
Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Jeff Bagwell.
Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Here's Carlos Santana now. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Frazier is there. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. New York brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Michael Pineda earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Colin McHugh allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Mariano Rivera wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.